This is how we as a society can grow spiritually. As parents and as a society, I think we have a very, very important role here. Because if we are able to successfully do this, we will together win as a society. Today, we are living in a society where we all have lost our inner voices. We need to understand its value and start working on finding our own inner voices. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bhavna. In today's video, I want to talk to you about how as parents we can help our children in their spiritual growth from very beginning. We all know that children have a very pure heart. Their mind is decluttered and they always live in the present moment. That's why children are naturally connected with the universe. And they directly get guidance from the universe through their inner voice. So, as parents, it's our responsibility to make sure that our children don't lose their inner voice. Because this inner voice is directly connecting them with the divine forces who are mentoring us. What we as society, as parents, can do to ensure that our children don't lose their inner voices. The first thing is this, that we should stop helicopter parenting. Constantly trying to guide our children, mentor our children, deciding what is good for them, what is not good for them. What happens when we guide our children all the time, instructing them what is good for them, what is not good for them? They gradually learn to obey and follow blindly, and they would not even realize, and they'll start to shut off their inner voices. And that's why, if you see, there are meditation classes happening all over the world, because we as children, as we grew up, we lost our inner voice. Today, we are finding it so hard to find that inner voice that we have to join these classes. But in reality, we are already connected with our inner voice as children. So, what exactly happens that we lose this inner voice? Constant pressure from the society to choose particular subjects, go to a particular college, even choose your friends, your school, what kind of clothes you should be wearing, what kind of friends you should make, a lot of other things. And we are constantly guiding them and instructing them what is good for them. They should join this guitar classes, or maybe they should do this, they should do that. But what happens, let me tell you, children are naturally able to see the changes that are happening in the society. Because the changes that are happening in the society are new for us. But it is their first experience. So anything that is changing, children will be able to embrace it much more quickly without even realizing that it is something new. So that's why if your child has passion or interest in something that you are not able to relate to, that you think is not a very good stream to join, then how about doing a little research? And by research, I don't just merely mean that read an article or two and then guide your child. How about we as parents do certain research about the subjects that our children are interested in so that we can help them in a better way? So, what will happen when we stop being helicopter parents and when we stop instructing our children too much? What exactly is going to happen and how is it going to help them spiritually? So, let me tell you, if your children are able to make decisions for themselves from a very, very early stage based on their age group, then it's going to first, it will help them in decision making. It will boost their confidence. They'll feel that yes, they are capable of taking decisions for themselves. Second, they will be able to have a stronger connection with the universe through their inner voice, because they'll be used to getting guidance from the inner voice. So, this concept of inner voice and inner self will not be an alien concept for them. They will be very well connected with themselves. They would know who they are. And the third most important thing is this, the children will be able to find their passion at a very early age. And they'll be able to pursue their passion and gradually make a career in it. That's why it's always good to let our children figure out what they want to do in life. And if they are able to do this, in the long run, we all will win as a society. Because we will have children who will become grown-ups who are not lost, who are not struggling to find themselves, who are not struggling to get validation from the outside world. These children, once they grow up, they would know very nicely who they are. And once you know who you are, life completely changes for you. So, as parents and as a society, I think we have a very, very important role here to ensure that our children don't lose their inner voices. This is how we as a society can grow spiritually. So, instead of focusing on spiritual classes and meditation classes, let's focus on allowing our children to be able to listen to their inner voice and make little decisions based on their age groups. Have you ever noticed that children are able to find their passion at a very early age and they are totally immersed in the things that they really like to do? It is we as parents and we as a society that puts pressure on them to focus on other things like maths, science, and lots of other things. So, because we feel that they might not be able to have a good life if they become an artist or maybe a singer or anything. And children are able to find their passion because they are able to listen to their inner voice. Their inner self is leading them to finding the thing that they really like, that they really get joy in doing. So allow your child to follow their passion without without any fear that it the moment our children find some passion, we feel scared, oh my God. So if you're able to encourage your child to be able to find their passion and follow their passion, this is also going to be a great thing that will help them stay connected with their inner self. And when we have a society in which people are spiritually enlightened, people are spiritually very advanced, our world is going to be very, very different, more tolerant, more loving, more compassionate, not like us who are busy competing with each other without even realizing that there is no competition. So let's not push our children into this rat race of competing with each other and allow them to be able to connect with their own self. Because if we are able to successfully do this, we will together win as a society. Today, we are living in a society where we all have lost our inner voices and we don't even realize that what we have lost. But this loss is very much visible in every area of our lives relationships, health, crimes, suicides, in every area of our life. It clearly reflects what we have lost as a society. This inner voice, that is a very, very big tool that connects us with the universe. We need to understand its value and start working on finding our own inner voices.